Awesome. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I like to keep it like this view when it's just a few of us on here, if that's okay with you guys, so I can look at all of your faces all at the same time. Okay, so we don't have our 9:30 Zoom tonight, you guys, so just remind people on the team, because I don't want them feeling confused, that we do have, Mike and I recorded a Zoom a couple hours ago, and it will post. I shared it to post right at 9:30 on our team page. So how's everybody doing? I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. There's been a lot of fun going on, and I'm super excited that there will be a promotion announced tonight at 10 o'clock. So make sure you guys hop on the family call or watch the Wired app so you guys know what that is. But just so you guys know, we do know what it is. So we've been prepping for it all weekend. We'll have posts, pictures, tech or scripts ready to go for everybody on the team right the second that they get it announced. So just so you guys know that.
And it's to drive customers, which is what we need for all those people who just got in with the $9.99 deal.
Yeah, start getting them their wins right away. So super, super excited about that. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and start chatting with you guys. So, I feel like one thing that needs to happen right now so much is just that personal communication with your guys' teams and organizations, that personal touch to everybody. And I know you kind of are going to take this and run with it, so I'll let you talk.
Would you like me to speak now?
Yes, I would. Thanks.
I like making her uncomfortable. So what we need to realize, we have a problem, is it's this right here.
They can't see it. Show it.
No, they don't.
It's a big chart, because you guys all filled out big, massive charts for this $9.99 promo.
And I'm going to say the opposite of what I normally say. I normally go, guys, this is a real life human person. This isn't just a box on your chart. But what we have right now is a bunch of boxes. All these people joined, and all they are boxes right now. They will never be anything other than a box. They will not ever get started in this business. They will not ever be successful if they're not personally reached out to and helped. Sending them group messages, doing all those things isn't going to do it. So we're going to have to reach out and help these people. And you guys are top leaders. You can't do it all yourselves. You need to take what we're telling you and go teach your leaders the same thing. And so this last week, we have, 150 new DTs in this area. Not one new DT came to our weekly party. And that's on all of us. That's on me and Ashley. That's on all of us to get our new DTs to that party. We need to be reaching out and communicating personally. And so all those DTs, like I talked about before, like I don't want to go back to a triple diamond team. And I want you guys to all promote and grow. But that's not going to happen unless we get out and get these new people started and supported. And it takes that personal communication. Like I said last week, we didn't do our job in getting people to the party. And so I know for us, we were so busy dealing with the $9.99 madness, we just put it off like, oh, it'll probably be okay. So we need that accountability too. So the one thing we're going to challenge you guys to is to make sure tonight and tomorrow that you're reaching out to your team personally and letting them know what events are this week, letting them know about the Wednesday night Facebook party, letting them know about, the weekly party at our house, one team, one mission, if there's any other parties in their area, and encouraging them to get there, explain them the importance of getting there, and making them feel like you want them there. And so personally reaching out and doing that, and then we'll follow up on Monday night and see how that's going. And we all need to do this. It's like I said, it starts right at the top. We need that accountability ourselves, and we dropped the ball on that last week ourselves. So that's what we need to do. We need to make sure our team knows what's going on every week. We need to make sure that every single one of these boxes is being reached out to and communicated with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so obviously there's lots of us from different areas on the Zoom, and for Grand Rapids this week, you guys, we have our weekly party on Thursday. We've got the one team, one mission, So here's the thing. Utilize your downline chats. Our downline chats are our best friend, right? That's how we get the info out to the masses. Voxer groups, things like that. But like Mike said, if you have somebody on your chart, you need that person. That is a box. They're not going to do anything unless you personally reach out to them. You introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Ashley Walmer. I know that we have not met yet, but I am so excited about you in this business. I want to get to know you guys a little bit. Tell me a little bit about you. Why did you sign up for this business? Are you coming to the event on Wednesday night? I would love to meet you. Okay. Copy and paste it and send it to everybody. It's okay to do that. And if you've got like just a massive organization, okay, obviously I'm not going to send out, we had how many people join us that week? 350? 380 people. I can't do that for every single 380. But what I can do is do it for 30 to 40. Really? How long is that going to take me? Maybe 20 minutes? Who cares? Some of them won't respond. But it's better than not doing it at all. So find the time to personally connect with people on your chart so you can move them from a box to a person. And when that becomes a person with their goals and their dreams and their why and their what, that becomes a leader on your guys' team. And then that person is what drives you all the way to the top, okay? So with that being said, I want you guys to, I want to talk for a second about getting organized.
One last point on that. And just like we said, if you have a big team, teach that throughout your team. Yeah. Have them do that. Have them reach out to their downline. But don't just say, hey, you should reach out to these people and have them say yes and leave it at that. Follow up with your leader. Make sure they did it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, obviously we all had all these people come in and, you know, it was crazy madness for a little bit, right? And we were all like unorganized because of X, Y, and Z that happened in our life. So I'm going to say this, take some time to get organized. I know, last week, there were a few of you that even came over to my house and we just sat around my table and we did that. We made binders. You guys wrote in, you know, some of the things that you guys needed to. Are you laughing at Dana because she's paused on her screen?
Your pause face is awesome.
Danielle told me. You know what you look like right now? You look like one of the, well, you did look like, from Game of Thrones, like the faces on the wall. It was super cute. Isn't Dana pretty? We love you. She's at her house. She's right there. So, okay. Anyways, back to business. Okay. So make sure you guys spend a minute to get organized, get yourself organized, figure out who are your new DTs, figure out when their 30 days are up. Okay. We cannot go to that next level until we take a little bit of time to actually get some of that stuff done. Now, with that being said, we do not want to stay in management mode. Okay. You guys can die in management mode. Your businesses can literally die if you stay there, but you have to take that time to get yourself organized because your business will die if you are unorganized. I know for me, and I know there's a few of you on here that feel the same way because I've had those personal conversations with you. When things get so overwhelming and you don't know where to start, you shut down and you don't do anything. Okay, that's me. If I don't know where to start and what to do because I feel so overwhelmed by all that I need to accomplish, nothing happens. And I have to pull myself out of that, spend 10, 15, an hour to actually just get myself organized, figure out the priorities that need to happen. So make sure you guys take time for your businesses to do that, but then don't stay there. And I'm going to say this. I know when we started this month, Mike and I had the conversation, we personally enrolled 10 people. Kristen, like what, 17, 16? Like crazy, million. Right? There was a part of me that didn't want to sponsor anybody this month. Like we literally were like, I don't want to bring anybody in this month because I don't feel like I can take them on. But I quickly moved out of that, and here's why. What is one of our jobs to do as leaders? Is it to inspire people? Is it to show people loudly how to do this business? Okay. We just brought on 380 new distributors. If us as leaders aren't signing customers and signing distributors and are loud about how we're doing that, how are they supposed to be bringing in customers and bringing in distributors? We have to lead from the front. We have to do that. So I'm going to challenge you guys. For those of you that did bring on a lot of people last month, I know Dana hadn't sponsored anybody in a while and then busted butt and signed 7, okay? So there is a part of me that didn't want to bring anybody else on. But I'm moving past that, and I want you guys to do too. If you feel that way, just know that your team needs to see their leader, which is you guys, signing customers, signing distributors, completing steps to success at the end of the month. And then guess what you get to do? You get to teach them how you're doing it, okay? Go into your downline chats and be like, guys, I just signed a customer. Here's how I did it. I went live on Facebook, and then I followed up with this girl that commented. I made this post, and this is how I commented. I sent this message, and this is how I closed the deal. Be loud. Teach them how you guys are working. Teach them how you guys are doing that, okay? And then, anything you want to add?
I did, but I forgot.
Sorry, just interrupt me. Okay, so then next thing is
I'm sunburned.
Lobster. Okay. Next thing, personal development, you guys. Again, I'm failing in this because I'm so busy and so overwhelmed that I'm like, I don't got time to sit and read a book for 30 minutes, right? No. We are all leaders. And right now, if you're not getting poured into, you don't have anything to pour, right? I feel like I'm on empty right now because I'm not pouring into myself. I haven't been listening to church as much as I used to. I haven't been listening to my audios. I'm not doing my devotions. I'm not pouring into myself in the way that I need to so that I can then go ahead and pour out. So we need to make sure that we're doing personal development. If you guys don't know what that looks like, or if you need some suggestions, let's have a conversation and I can suggest a few different things that you guys can be doing. But make sure that you guys are pouring into yourself. You cannot fill something up from an empty cup, okay? Now, with that being said, we just talked about 3 things. Communicating with your team and helping your team, building your business, and personal development, okay? When we first started this business, Cammie told us that there are 3 pillars that you build this business on. There is a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 rule, okay? 1/3 of your time, if you have 3 hours a day or 3 hours a week, 1/3 of your time needs to be spent helping your team, listening to Voxers, helping them close the deal, helping them send a message, helping them make a post, whatever that looks like, right? Helping your team. 1/3 of your time needs to be on your personal business. You making posts, you going live, you sending messages, you following up, you talking to your customers and being that customer service. And then the last 1/3 of your time needs to be spent on personal development, getting on Zooms like this, okay? Check. You guys just did it for today. Good job, right? Getting on Zooms, reading, listening to certain things. If you guys are in the car, listen to somebody that just inspires you, fills you up. Maybe it's a song. Honestly, sometimes I just need to go and listen to elevation worship music and I'll bawl like a baby and I feel so filled up, it's not even funny. So whatever that is for you, make sure that you're prioritizing you, okay? So those 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Nope.
To that? Okay. I'm trying to keep time on. Okay. All right. So the next thing is, it is the 16th of the month. We have half of the month left, which is super exciting. And I'm not going to let any of you guys be like, oh, we only have half of the month left. No, we have half of the month left. Do you guys know how much we can accomplish in the next 15 days?
We went Ruby in 2 weeks. That means there's not a single box on your chart that can't be Ruby in 2 weeks. There's so much that can be done right now, especially with the announcement coming tonight.
Yes. Okay, so we have 2 weeks, and I know that all of you guys, let me just double check here. Most of you guys got boxed for your goal last month, okay? Some of you got boxed for even a bigger goal than you even possibly thought imaginable, right? So are you going to let the next 15 days happen and not promote? Or are you going to prioritize your business and get your butt in gear and let's go get that promotion? Okay, so that's up to you. That's your choice, your decision that you get to make, all right? So what that looks like is prioritize it, figure it out. Look at your day the night before and figure out when you can't do your business. And the reason why I'm talking to you guys about that 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 is Sunday night, today is Sunday, tomorrow, figure out what your business looks like and then break it down into those 1/3. Help your team, pour into yourself, maybe on the way to work, and then figure out when you're going to message and do stuff for your own personal business. You guys, we need to be signing customers so we can place, so we can help our team, so we can fill those boxes. All right? I don't care if I have to fill boxes for my distributors. I've never, ever, 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 and I'm going to say that very loudly and with a bold statement, have ever said, they're not working, they don't deserve my customer. Man, I wish my team would work so that I could promote. No. If I want to promote, I have to make sure it happens. I have to go get it done. So I'm just relaying that to you guys, and I know everybody on here doesn't have that attitude. And the reason why I'm being so bold with it is so that you guys are bold with your teams. Because I know probably every one of you at least has somebody on your team that's like, I don't really want to help them because they're not doing anything. Guess what? It's your promotion, okay? So get loud about that as well. Prioritize your business. So You guys all know our goal. We want Prez, and then we want Ambassador. This summer is my favorite time of the year. It is when I like to go to the beach. This is the whitest I've been in I don't even know how long. I think Andrew's darker than me. Everybody keeps commenting on it. It's pissing me off. Anyways, I love the beach. I live for going out, hanging out, going to live concerts and music and chilling, going to grab drinks with Mike. Like, I literally live for the summers. I live for going on vacation. I live for being at the beach. And I've literally cleared everything off of my calendar and my schedule for the next 2 months because I want Presidential Diamond. All right?
Are you going to have regrets when you get there?
No, I'm not going to have a single one. I'm just going to do a happy dance, and I'm going to do the Mel dance, and I'm going to be so excited, and I won't care about the 4 nights that I didn't have a drink because I hit my goal, and it's going to be so, so amazing, all right? And I want to do the Mel dance with all of you guys when you hit your goals. So I know you all have big goals. So I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to tell you. I am going to suggest that you take a good hard look in the mirror to yourself and ask yourself, are you doing what it takes to hit diamond, to hit double, to hit emerald, to hit ruby, to hit triple, okay? Are you doing, and guess what? Some of you are, and I know that. Some of you are busting your butts and you're prioritizing this business. Kristen Dronchi was camping with her family over the weekend, and she was helping me do certain things for this team, for you guys. She was getting on Zoom. She was making stuff happen, even though she was with her family camping. And guess what, Kristen? Do you feel like you are still able to plug in and be with your family and do certain things this weekend, or do you feel like all weekend long, all you did was work?
No, it's amazing how you can just incorporate this into your daily life and still have fun with your family and everything. So like Ashley said, you just have to make it a priority.
Yep. And I know Kristen works full time too, you guys. And one of the reasons why I asked her to talk to you is, you know, she's talked to me about how at lunch hours, she won't take her lunch hour. Well, she'll obviously eat, but she'll make sure that she's doing certain things for her business that day because that needs to happen. She's prioritizing that. Okay. So this isn't a gut check for you guys. This isn't, like I said, me telling you to do something or anything. I'm just asking you because I know you guys come to me with your goals, and I want you guys to hit your goals, okay? Take a look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I doing what it takes for me to hit my promotion? Can I be honest with myself that I'm doing what I need to do, okay? And if you feel like you are and you're not getting where you're going, we need to have a conversation because something needs to change, right? We got to maybe change something up a little bit.
Yeah, it's funny. It's the same thing I told all the new people we talked to today. Anybody can do this business. You have to do 2. 1, you have to try, and 2, you have to let us help you. And so if you are willing to try and prioritize and put in the work and you let us help you, we're going to get you to your goals.
Mm-hmm. I had about an hour-long conversation last night with a sideline sister. I don't even know where she lives. She lives somewhere down in the South. And she's a Ruby in this business. She's been in the business for 2 years. She works super hard. And she came to me and she was like, I only make $100 a month. And I know that I'm doing something wrong because I should be further along and I need you to help me. And we talked for an hour. And you guys, there was not an ounce of pride in her. There was not an ounce of, I'm already doing that. She literally was broken to the point where she wanted something different and she knew she needed coaching and she needed help, okay? I get to that point a lot. I get to that point at certain times, you know, monthly in my business where I'm like, I hit a wall or I just need somebody to like talk something into me, you guys, and I have to go get that. So that's what we're here for. And I know that is what Mel and Kristen and Dana and Jen are on here for as well, okay? You guys are the leaders of your teams. And all of you guys are your leaders, okay? So be that for your team, but also utilize each other and utilize us, okay? You know, I've had some very real, raw conversations with some of you guys in the past where, you know, we have to talk about things that aren't working and that are working, but that's what we're here for. I wouldn't be who I am if I just let you guys coast by and you didn't ever come to me and talk to me about certain things. So please utilize us for that. First and foremost, we are friends. Like, you guys are my friends, okay? So come to us and talk to us. If you feel like you need to have that gut check moment looking in the mirror with us so that we can coach you through that, please, okay, let us help you guys do that, all right? Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to talk about, and then I'll open this up if you guys need to talk through anything, is just, I'm just trying to think if I even need to now. Yes, okay. So, events. Most of you guys that have been in this business for a while with us know that every single One Team, One Mission kind of looks the same, right? All the boot camps, all the mini boot camps look the same. And I just we haven't really talked about this in a while, so I just kind of wanted to reiterate this to you guys. We go to events for our team, okay? We all know that when Denise Walsh says her story, she uses the words hot sizzle product when she talks about finding the wrap. You know, you guys all know Mike and I's story, probably could recite it like the back of your hand. You guys could probably all recite my entire wrap party from start to finish, right? The reason why it's the same is so that it's duplicatable. So we go to events for our team, for that new person to feel inspired and lifted up. And I just go into it with that expectation. I don't go into it to, hear something different or learn something different. Now, it's interesting because I do feel like every single event that I do go to, there is something different. There's a new person that just promoted that I've never heard from, and their story inspires me, and I'm able to talk to because I've never heard that. And now I have somebody else on my team that I'm like, oh my gosh, so-and-so would love this person, and I need to connect with them because they'll see this. So I just wanted to briefly just touch on that a little bit, you guys, just what the expectation is at, some of these events that we go to. I know that they're the same, but that's okay. Okay, they're for our teams.
Right, and you know who does need to see that? The poor box. It's not even a person yet. The poor box needs to get to these events so they know what they're part of and they see the bigger picture so they can finally become a person.
Hashtag box becomes a person. All right, guys. All right, so that's kind of all I had for you guys tonight. Just really, really, really wanted to hammer home that like 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 rule, because it's so easy to get stuck in management mode, or it's so easy to just focus on, your business and you're not necessarily helping your team, or it's so easy to not, do personal development. So what, if anything, do you guys need to talk through? Any good successes that you guys are having that you guys want to share with everybody?
I don't have a success, but I want to just talk through some stuff with you guys because I'm sure other people are feeling this way too.
Yeah.
And I know that I brought it up Thursday, but just talking about how some of these people, we know that they're going to be kidnappers. I know Christine and I were talking a little bit tonight, and she's like, yeah, I've been trying to get these people on the Zoom for our team and they're ignoring me and blah, blah, blah. And I told her, it's okay. They're ignoring me too. I've sent out individual text messages and they're ignoring me too. So can you, I guess, what else do we say to our team when these people that got in for $10 are ignoring us and not talking to us? How do we, I don't know, how do we talk them through that? Because it is really disappointing when, you get someone signed and you're super excited for them and to get their business started, and then they just stop responding to you.
Okay, so I talked to the girl I talked to yesterday about this because she signed 18 people during the promo.
18?
18 people. And I said to her, I was like, you know what? When we sign 1 or 2 people a month, chances are those people get into activity and they start working, right? First of all, there's only 1 or 2 of them, and all of our time and attention is focused on them. They didn't sign up for a BOGO or a whatever. They signed up because they wanted to do this business. So our chances of success for them is pretty high. When we bring in 10 people, I just know the numbers of this business that some of them are just going to quit. They're not going to do anything. And at the end of the day, I have to be okay with knowing I've done everything that I can do for that person. Mel, you just said it. You are sending your text messages, the personal ones, to those people. You're inviting them. You're talking to them. You're doing what you're doing for the ones that are responding, right? It's not on you. So please, it is discouraging, but I just want you guys to know, please don't let that discourage you from the standpoint of it is a numbers game. If you had signed 1 or 2, chances are that wouldn't be happening. So focus on the 1 or 2 of the 10 that you signed that do want it, that are doing it.
And I personally expect all those people to not do anything with the business because they haven't got in front of it yet. And so, like, I'm not going to be discouraged if they say no. I expect them to not really have any interest in the business. They don't even know what it is yet. And so the only thing we can do is, not let it bring you down, but invite them and say, you know what? I want you to at least know what it is you signed up for. It'd be really important for you to get to this thing. And that's really all you can do. Mm-hmm. And once they get in front of the business, it's going to change it. But until then, it's going to be hard.
I don't remember. We've done like 7 Zooms already today, and I don't remember which one. So if you were on that one with me, I'm sorry. But we were in Nebraska last week, and we had like a big team party, kind of like how our team parties here are.
They even had wine in a box.
Yeah, it was awesome. I felt right at home. Anyways, what they did is there were no guests, you guys. 25 people in that room, but not a single guest. They were all the brand new distributors that signed up for $9.99. And I was 100% okay with that because half of those people that came to that party just signed up for the $10. They had no intention of building, no intention of doing anything with it, but they came, they took notes, they left excited. All right. When I first signed up for It Works, I was not excited. I told Cammie I probably was going to quit in 3 months the night I signed up. Okay. It wasn't until I went to the party the next night that I met you, Melissa, and I met Angela, and I met a few other people that were sidelines to me that talked to me about products. I met real people that I could like touch that were making money, that it became a real thing for me. And so like Mike said, we got to get them to something. And with that, our hands are tied. You can't drag them. You can't hold a gun to their head. All you can do is invite them and try to get them there. And like Mike said, I love that. Just come see what you signed up for. Like, I'm not asking you to invite anyone. I'm not asking you to do anything. Just come with me and just see what this is all about. Because you guys know when they come, they're going to get inspired. They're going to get excited. That'll be the thing that might get them into motion. And then we have literally 1 minute before Cammie's Zoom. So the last thing I want to say, just kind of around that, you guys, with the number game, is 5% of the people that you sign up in this business, okay, 5%, are going to be rock stars. They are going to go past you. They're going to move faster than you. They're going to want it more than you. They're going to be ambassador before you. It doesn't matter what you do. They're going to plug in. They're going to do everything that it takes to build this business because they want it, right? 10% of people, and these are made up numbers because Cammie Dempsey told me this, okay? So 10% of people that sign up for this business are our kidnappers. It doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter how much you motivate them, doesn't matter how many times you reach out to them. They sign up and they never call you back. They never do anything with it. It doesn't even matter how awesome you are. They're not going to do anything with it.
What number are you going to use next? I want to hear.
Am I at?
It's 5, 15, and then the 80%ers.
Oh, yeah, the 80%. Those numbers are really wrong. Anyway, so the 80% of people make up the rest of your business. And to those people, it does matter what we do, okay? It does matter we invite them. It does matter that we inspire them. It does matter that we care about them. It does matter that we help them because every other week, they're going to want to quit. They're not going to stay in it without you. They're not going to move past it without you. They need you. They need you to talk them off the ledge. They need you to help them. It does matter what we do. So focus on that 80%. Focus on your leaders, but focus on the 80% of people that you do have impact over, and don't let it like hurt and crush your guys' soul for somebody that doesn't get it yet, okay? So with that being said, we got to go. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye. I'm sorry we didn't have time to just kind of like sit and talk about some of this stuff.